Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Alright. So make sure everything is working. Options are turned on. Check, check, check. I already have all my Ubisoft rewards, so that's good. Alright, let us... I just want to make sure I have all of my intended audience viewing. If someone could quickly put something in the chat just so I know the chat's working. Dax is here to bother you because he's possessed my mind. Oh no, not Dax. How am I going to get anything done? Yeah, welcome Pandora to the stream. Touch it. Stream save.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between two secret organizations. I know I didn't. But here I am. On one side are the Templars, better known these days as Abstergo Industries. They're in the business of control. Politics, economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally. Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner, strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus. And it's where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA. First, I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad, an assassin from the Crusades. The Templars wanted the location of something known as a Piece of Eden, an ancient artifact capable of bending people to their will. Once the Templars had what they were looking for, they decided my
here with the vodka and
come to an end.
Alright, apparently Gina is here with the alcohols.
Lucy.
Drink responsibly.
When things were at their worst, she
Backstory,
revealed
says
herself to be an
Pandora.
assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures, but we were just
Yeah,
getting
it's kind
started.
of the last time on Assassin's Creed.
Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name.
Tonight, I bet.
It will come in
Oh,
handy
dear.
as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us.
So long as your liquor,
They
as long as your
crashed our
liver
hideout and we're
survives,
fleeing the scene
your
looking
liquor
for a place
won't.
to
But your
hide.
liver might.
Only there isn't any, and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
Let the story begin. Alright, and Pandora, feel free to let me know what you think of the graphic quality once it actually kicks off. Liver protests when I drink with Robert. I mean, yeah. What I'm drinking to forget. This is fair.
How did you find me? Mario Auditore, let me hear.
Yeah, this is the game that has it looks better since Pandora. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it really does. This is the game that has the most well-used Ezio robes. Like most later games where they're like, hey, if you want to dress up as Ezio,
Rebecca?
here are his robes.
What's going
These
on?
are the robes they use.
I have to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you.
Turn TV down. Is Brotherhood the start of the Ezio trilogy? No, Brotherhood is after Assassin's Creed 2. It's Assassin's Creed 2, then Brotherhood, then oh look, we're back here again.
We can do no more. The rest is up to you.
What? Who is Desmond? Don't understand.
So we pick up quite
Please,
literally
wait.
exactly where we left
So many
off.
questions.
I have so many questions. But yeah, no. We pick up in Il Vaticano in December of 1499. All of my old equipment, thankfully. Although slightly less knives, because that was a special thing. So I don't have 25 knives, I only have 20. How dare. Anyway, onward we go. Not enough knives, says Pandora. I agree. Off to a start. But yeah, I think this is considered to be the more popular Ezio game for some reason, just because of the graphical uptick. Somebody yoinked your staff. I mean, to be fair, it was somebody else's staff. I just,
What can I say?
borrowed
You
it
sent
at
a
one
single
point
man
for a half
against an
second.
entire
I have the
army.
apple,
I
though.
was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
Yep, it's Uncle Mario. It's gonna force me to do Ego Vision at least once. Alright, so the highlighted path is that one. Okay, let's see. It does start me with this, thankfully.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio. Now!
Cappella Sistina.
The voice of the devil! Turn away from them!
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
It blunted his attack, but he managed to apparently get that knife in deep. So yeah, figure that one out. Oh, this game adds something useful for the combat that I'm gonna enjoy thoroughly, which I think is part of why people enjoy this one a bit more
Be
than
ready
2.
to fight.
This lets you do kill streaks, meaning I can go from one kill straight to the next, as you're
What
about
are
to
you
discover.
doing? Saving you from the look of
Not bad for an old man.
you. Agreed. You still have some skill.
Buona questa.
Excellent. Good one. Impressive.
So yeah, fights will go a lot quicker in this game. I will be far less passive in my combat. They also fix the timing on the hidden blades. You'll probably see me doing a lot of hidden blade kills at some point. Pandora's saying nice. Yeah, it is. It really is. How did you punch my uncle? How dare. You get sword for that. But yeah, a downgrade for me in terms of this game is the fact that, whereas Assassin's Creed 2 I can go to a bunch of different cities, this game is gonna, for the most part, just be Rome. Like, there'll be points where I go somewhere else for, like, a mission or two, And I'll be in Monteriggioni for a portion of the early game for this. You don't have to keep saying who says what anyway. Sorry, force of habit. But I was doing it for 2 straight days. But yeah, so for the most part, this is just set in Rome. So prepare to see a lot of the same landscape over and over the entire game. Even if I don't have to do it, I might still do it just for the sake of, like, on instinct. It'll probably be a thing I'm doing. So just, yeah, get used to that for a little bit until I learn to stop doing it. I just wasn't sure you knew you were doing it or not. I'm aware I was doing it, I didn't really...
This decision is yours alone
I'm gonna have to make a conscious effort to stop doing it. Or I'll just, you know, do it for a little bit and then eventually it'll kind of wear off.
Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
And then the music hits. Ubisoft presents Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Oh, this theme is fucking nostalgia. Monteriggioni in January of the year 1500.
And then Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
Sometime far in the future, Vero.
Yeah!
Then we need not worry about it.
See. Perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad? We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah, and it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still being trained in their use.
Monteriggioni. Home sweet home.
Welcome back, Ezio. Ezio! Look, it is Ezio! Let me see!
Buongiorno!
Salve, Mario!
It's good to be home.
2 of them.
This place just keeps getting better.
Thanks to you.
Brother!
Claudia. It is good to be home. How is Mother?
She's fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forli is here to welcome you. I had no idea you were so famous.
Caterina? Here?
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Gather the others in Mario's study tonight. I'll explain everything there.
Steel yourself, Ezio. They will have many questions.
Claudia! Tell the Contessa I look forward to seeing her this evening.
Alright, yeah, so now I can go run errands. I'll do this one just because it's right here and it's piss easy. To be fair, they're all simple. One of them is only slightly more annoying because it involves me having to move at an accelerated pace. But for now, this
Need
one.
some help.
Salve.
So many flowers. Your husband must be very lucky.
I am the lucky one. I have you here to aid me.
Let me see what I can do.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditori's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this town walks with such bearing. I'm certain Ezio Auditori himself would be impressed.
Oh? What do you know of Ezio?
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right. I have been.
Oh no. You? The party was intended to be a surprise.
How do you
Promise
not
you'll
factor
take
in when
Claudia.
everyone... I
What
rode
will
into
you
town and
do
everyone
to
was like,
keep
oh
me
my god,
quiet?
it's Ezio. How do
I
you
am
not
sure I
figure
can
that
think
out?
of several things.
I'll be waiting to hear them when we get there.
I'm honestly insulted. You do not recognize Ezio Auditore? How dare. Off with your head now.
Now about earning my silence.
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
They said he was distant. Many people may not know what he looks like now. I rode in and everyone was like, it's Ezio. I'm also wearing full armor. So, one might assume that the armored warrior might be the guy everyone talks about. Alright, so I can go up on the walls or outside the gate. What's the preference? Nah, can't be. Says, yeah. Alright, should I do the mission up on the walls or outside the gates? Common sense still wasn't common yet. This is true. I mean, it still isn't. Alright, the walls have been voted upon.
You should spend more time.
Yeah, another new addition is this. These are useful.
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes, Signor Ezio.
May I try one?
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
Then it is up to me to find him.
We do not want to waste your time.
It is not any trouble. I have all the time in the world now.
Appreciate that. Like, you get the... like, for this sequence while I'm in Monteriggioni, Ezio has this sense of, my wars are over. I can take my time now. I can enjoy life. Because keep in mind, he spent, I think it's, like, 30 years hunting people. The time has come and gone. Actually, no, it's close to 30, because it started in
Salve,
76.
Michele. We need you to fix the
So
cannons
it'd
on
be
the
about
battle.
24.
Leave me be. I do not begin repairs before noon.
Do you know what time it is?
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons. Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic. You need to feel her out. Give her a little encouragement. We are only equipped with simple cannons now, but I got hold of a design from France, a hand cannon. Something called a wrought iron murderer. Imagine firing a cannon from your hands. That is the future.
Me with my little wrist pistol? Yeah, I'm aware.
What have you done?
We used them.
They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it.
You held on. You know what? I'm not gonna argue. He literally just held the sights for like a second, or like the bars for a second.
Aim at something to test the alignment.
Fun suspended. Yes, it really it really is. It's really simple, which I'm glad for. However, the sights are not always correct.
The problem must be behind you.
You want to say that again, motherfucker? I will end you. You want to see a hand cannon? I'll show you a wrist cannon.
Perfect. At least someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other one.
I must go.
Thanks for your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow, do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny. Now fix the second cannon.
Now, I believe there was also a quick route to get back down, but I can't remember what it is. But that might not be in this game. Okay, I don't think there was one in this game, so I think I just gotta use the ladders as normal. Jump off XP without taking damage. Because I have my 15 medicines, but I want to save them in case I need them. You never know. Alright.
Buongiorno. Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Do not despair.
Can't help you
I
there.
will bring it back.
God bless you, Ezio.
Okay, the trick is... I gotta line up where I know it's gonna run. So here's the thing. This is the mission I deliberately wanted to save for last just because of how fucking annoying it is. There we go.
Here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up with the horses. Promise me you will enjoy your good health. Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news. Arrivederci, Ezio.
Yeah, I will say, this game also introduces the bonus objectives in certain missions. So you'll see in missions later on that I'll have a secondary objective I need to complete to get full percentage. I'm not going to deliberately aim for them. If it's something I believe I can manage, I will make the attempt. So like there's a mission where it's like, oh, just don't go into the water because I have to go onto a ship at one point. So it's just don't fall into the actual water.
Ezio.
Caterina.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your presence here?
I desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I give you what you seek. But we will talk later. It is done. Don't I... As I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo. No! Used the power of the papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Combining the staff and the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity. And then she called out to a phantom, Desmond, as if he were there, standing beside me. After her warning, She vanished.
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the terrible weapon we feared. This is good news.
What of this goddess, this Minerva? Did she appear human?
Yes, but her words proved otherwise. All of her kind died many years ago. I wish I could show you the magic she performed.
Who is Desmond, and where are these temples Minerva spoke of?
I do not know.
Perhaps we must search for them.
Tell me how it ended with Borgia. Did Rodrigo beg forgiveness? Make excuses? Promise power in return?
No. None of those things.
Interesting. I'm surprised he remained so composed.
I let him leave.
The Spaniard lives? Once our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him. We're sure to suffer for it.
I am not here to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
No. I am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
Yeah, it didn't go quite so planned. Oh my.
Welcome home.
Yeah, getting out of boots like that is annoying. Yeah. Also sexy times. Sexy times, says Trina as I say that. Good timing. I don't trust the sexy time. I trust the sexy time implicitly. Both of our students had sexy times. Awesome. Right?
Ready to go again?
You don't need to ask.
One should always have the freedom to choose. Shh. What's that?
Probably just training exercises. I have to find Mario.
Yeah, so remember that super awesome armor that I spent so long getting the seals for in the last game? Yeah, it's broken and therefore useless to me. Speaking of which, there's a point in this mission, and I'll let you know when we get to it, where something happens that I don't like. So again, this is why I don't trust sexy time. Yeah, but no, there's something that annoys me about this game and the way they go about it that, well, I'll tell you about it when we get there. I love that somehow Ezio kept a spare shitty sword in his room.
They must have passed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until
I get okay, I lost my armor, I will take care of it. But somehow I have a sword, but it's not my sword. Apparently I didn't bring my
Use
sword.
the cannons above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme. Uncle, be careful.
But yeah, so all of my health squares, gone. My armor, gone. My medicine, gone. Is the Borgia the Pope of the last game, or is Machiavelli's Borgia? No, okay, so the Pope of the last game was Rodrigo Borgia. When they say the Borgia, they refer to like the Borgias like Rodrigo's forces. So basically, whenever they mention the Borgia as, you know, the Borgia, it's, yeah, referring to the faction. So yes, it is the Pope. Gotcha. But yeah, so as you can see through the notifications giving me on my screen, all of my stuff is gone. See, my large knife belt, gone. My money, gone. I have more money than that, but whatever. My ability to climb leap is gone. Actually, I think I still have it for right now. Yeah, I lose a lot of stuff here.
You're restored, thank God! We must have the dragons in the villagers! Aim for the cannon, signore!
So the trick is, I gotta line up the double. It's nothing to do with what she did, it's just that it happened to coincide with the attack.
All our people will die! My family will die! Half the townspeople have made it out!
Because of the fact that I don't trust this time with this coincidence. I mean, yeah.
Keep going! Almost all the townspeople are outside the walls! You have saved them! Wait! Soldiers are climbing the walls! Signore! Forget the cannons! You must stop them! Go! I will carry on here!
Dead man!
Oh, yeah, the kick button also useful to me. Yes, the combat is much more streamlined. I can also dual wield the pistol with my sword.
They're reaching the gate! I know you're there, Ezio!
Kick him in the dick. I mean, yeah, basically.
The Pope told me about you and your little group of assassins.
And this! Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us! We've had too much bloodshed. I think the cleansing is in order. So consider this an invitation from my family!
That is Cesare Borgia, the son of Rodrigo, and commanding general of his armies. Also, I've been shot. So, you know, fuck me, I guess. So he shot Mario, and then one of his snipers shot me. He needs to die now. That's gonna take a while.
Basta! I can walk.
I can walk.
They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this. Stand with me!
Move!
So I'm not as...
Go! Right, throw! Getting away!
No,
you are not going anywhere!
It's all about execution.
See, Ezio's had better days, as you can see. I want to go this way.
Ezio!
Why does this soldier have a knife?
Anyone see the killer?
Get inside the sanctuary!
Okay, we're coming up on the thing that I was talking about that's going to annoy me. So, the armor room can be accessed directly from the back courtyard. And so, all 4 of my other armor sets are available, technically speaking. And like, you'll see. Before either you guys say, oh, but maybe that room got caved in. No, it did not. That entire part of the mansion is perfectly intact. So I could have just grabbed another set of armor. Because that's the door right here into the armor room. I could just go get my second best set of armor and have that. But no.
I can't.
I will hold them back. Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does this passage lead?
To the north, outside the walls.
I am surprised it
Suffer.
exists.
I think it was more just like a gaming sin. It's like they didn't
I
factor
must go
that
help
in.
the troops.
Hurry, Ezio!
Where's Mother? Is she alright?
I am here, Ezio.
Grazie a Dio.
Sure, did Spotty know it's a video game? Yes, I know it's a video game. My issue is the fact that they should have... I take details very seriously.
The way out will be dangerous. Protect our mother.
Like, if it had been the thing where it's like, you can see that that door's caved in, I'm like, okay, so the room's off limits. He wants it to be easy. I don't want it to be easy, I want it to make sense. I have 4 other sets of armor. The game should make it clear to me that that room is not accessible. All it shows me is a closed door.
The Borgia
That part of the building is intact perfectly. I've gone and I've
Mario
checked.
is dead.
I'm giving you shit.
You
I know.
must leave this place.
But Pester, like
Take Mother to Firenze.
that small detail nags at
Get
me
me a horse.
all the time.
You are not coming with us. Where are
I
you
get
riding?
because game,
To
but they
Roma.
could have gone to the effort of making it make
Roma,
sense.
son. Destroy them. But remember for whom we assassins fight.
Of course, he wants it to be easy. He uses super mode in DFC. It's not that I want it to be easy. I just want it to make sense. I'm fine starting from the beginning. In fact, the fact that I've lost my good armor and got shot is enough to set me back a ways. I only use super on DMC because I'm more focused on just kind of relaxing. I've played it on normal without super characters. I have done it. I just choose not to most of the time. I like to relax. Sequence 1 complete. So we've completed the first sequence of the game, and Ezio is already dying on the side of the road. Lovely start.
Lucy, I can't seem to get a position on Ezio's POE.
POE? Could one of you tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desmond. Piece of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples, that they're the key to preventing whatever terrible thing is about to happen to the Earth.
Right.
Pokes the brother. Yeah. Also, at some point, to fled the other warehouse,
I'm convinced to get our hands
Desmond
on
has gotten a new
Ezio's
hidden blade.
Mitchard and she us in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the POE.
Yeah, just so you guys are aware, the facility I broke out of at the start of the other game is in Italy. Eric takes 1d4 of knowledge damage.
Remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Eric dies.
Exactly.
I'm not a wizard.
Maybe.
Exactly, maybe.
I believe you experienced something similar back at Abstergo, didn't you?
Subject 15 exhibited memory within memory-like patterns, but she was pregnant.
Yeah, so one of the things that you don't really get a good idea on is the fact that the facility I broke out of in the first game that I streamed was in Rome.
I just have had a big lunch.
Where the safe house I was in, whenever Desmond popped out of the Animus, was in Florence, and now we're in Monteriggioni. So we've been in Italy this entire time.
We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Oh, the rain's messing up my connection.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here.
Same.
Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory. Either that, or Rebecca's just not a very good engineer.
Thanks, asshole.
What? I'm simply listing possible explanations. And that is amongst the most likely. Touchy.
This place isn't secure. Cell phone surveillance can see right through the walls.
Don't you mean satellite surveillance?
Are you kidding? Abstergo upgraded to cell towers ages ago. The waves go through everything above ground. They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me.
It's just doing the loading a couple seconds and skips to live by a couple seconds. It's not bad. Yeah, but during the key cutscenes, it's probably going to mess with it. I want you to get the full experience. That. Okay, yeah.
There's a beam blocking it from the inside. We're not getting in this way.
What's our next move?
The road just loops back into the highway. This is not a good place for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
Well, help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
It's annoying, but not to the point of
Maybe
raging.
there's another way into the sanctuary.
Hey, I think I've got something.
Oh god, this fucking section, it annoys me the piss. Okay, so prepare for a lot of Desmond, because unfortunately, before I can get back in the Animus, I have a lot of stuff I gotta do as Desmond, and it annoys the crap out of me.
Desmond, that was pretty awesome.
It just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Good job.
We'll just wait up here then, shall we? Yeah, all alone with massive targets painted on our backs?
That shadow thing, is that Ezio? Yes, essentially this is the bleeding effect for Desmond, where he's seeing a bit of the genetic memory. So at some point, Ezio came back to the villa.
Won't this turn on?
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the in-bed at 6 type.
What? Desmond? I know how to have fun.
Oh, that's very convincing. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay, after we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
It's cool.
We have light.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't see anything.
Run! Get out before I soldati catch you! Correte! Go!
Let's finish my
They escaped through here.
Nice. Gonna grab another Pepsi for my next
Ezio
drink.
and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I know it's difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? Or I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead. We're focusing on the present, okay?
Great, it's stuck.
I can get under there.
Ready. Any chance you can lift that gate?
Not unless you end up like that skeleton.
I'll find a way around.
Don't like the referring to people as number thing. Well, because the reason for that is that back at Abstergo, before, because Desmond was subject 17 of the Animus research division.
See any.
Whereas the guy before him, 16, Clay Mazarek, who Desmond actually has never yet learned the name of, because 16's file was classified.
More ghosts.
I'm here, okay? Stay with me.
Did anything fall on you?
His back says Trina. Yay.
Is Mother alright?
Desmond,
Again, I did
we
it
can't
again,
climb
so
this.
Yeah.
How about you give me a boost?
That's a bad idea.
I could throw you into the air and you grab the ledge.
Even worse.
Follow me. How about this?
What are you going to... Nice job.
I aim to please. I wonder how old these tunnels are.
Middle Ages, probably. Luckily, the beams still hold our weight.
After all this time in the Animus, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you're really getting fat.
Ouch.
I even told Rebecca to widen the Animus.
Seriously?
No.
Get that fucking game. Game. I need you to calm down and work. There we go.
Up we go.
Ready.
You know, when I came here last...
When Ezio came here.
Yeah, I meant Ezio.
Shouldn't put you through all this.
You're good at this.
Not right.
The
Hey,
game,
all joking
this
aside,
game does still
I'm
suffer
having
from the
the time of my
occasional bug. I want that to know.
It's thanks to you.
Just focus on where you're going, okay?
Down.
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers, then what would be left for you?
Excuses.
Nothing.
Nice try.
Ready?
Found a switch!
Something's open.
I'm stuck over here, but I can see a lever across the water.
Great. Ezio gets a bath with Caterina Sforza. I get a swim in a toilet.
I'm gonna hold it.
I've got this one!
There's another lever up ahead. Come over here.
Hold the any button.
Oh man, it's freezing!
Stop whining.
It's easy for you to say. You aren't swimming in medieval toxic waste. Ugh. I smell terrible.
You're exaggerating. Remember, this is the time of your life.
Yeah. Ready?
Go for it. Okay, release it.
How come you don't have to get wet?
Because you're here.
Charm.
Aren't I?
Are we supposed?
I...
The fire!
Great, the bridge is out. We can't jump this.
I have an idea. You'll have to help me. Stand at the edge and get ready.
Ready.
Imagine if they missed.
Made it! Let me see.
Oh, you go on ahead. I'll just stay here to die in the dark with the bats.
Jump across.
Nice work.
The bats will be disappointed.
For now.
Soldati, I have found an entrance.
You'd think these stairs would lead somewhere.
But they don't.
Well, life is full of disappointments.
I'll wait here.
Good. Let me just go and get that bridge down
Alright.
for you.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last one.
Haha, very funny.
I enjoyed the banter in this section. Like, as much as
Got it.
As much as aspects of this modern day section tend to
Thank you,
drag, I do
Desmond.
enjoy the banter.
Now it's my turn to even the score. There.
Thanks. It's a start.
Do your magic.
Okay, I'm not going to. I think I have to go down here, maybe? I'm enjoying it too. I mean, the banter is my favorite part of Dragon Age. Yeah, exactly.
Up you go.
Thanks. We make a good team.
Okay.
Come on, Desmond, let's go. I can see the sanctuary.
Alright, that's one part of this modern day thing done. I will say this game also has the option for me to exit out of the Animus whenever I want to, so I can like talk to the group or check. There's like a laptop full of emails, so I might do that between sequences, at least once per sequence.
Wow. He looks so old. Ezio must have come back here way after the attack. But why?
Desmond!
Right. Let's open that door. There's something here.
Can you open...
You guys did it!
About bloody time. What's that?
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, And 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
Okay, everything's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What? What is that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar, perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me.
Maybe a dick, Sean.
Right, look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
Now watch as I do the part of this that annoys the piss out of me where I gotta do this 3 more times without a minimap. So I gotta look for these manually through Eagle Vision. I'm not sure, I gotta find, I feel like this part was a little unnecessary. Like, if you were gonna have someone do this, why couldn't you two have done this while I was parkouring my way into the sanctum? Or the sanctuary? Yay, finished dinner. Aces. Sanctum. Sanctum, sanctuary, potato, potato. Probably didn't know about the line. Yeah. Okay, Miles. Yeah. But no, just, I feel like even then, like, I don't know, just this feels like an unnecessary add-on to me already doing a little parkour puzzle about the damn thing.
I'm back.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes! It's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
I've been busy patching big.
Desmond gonna be able to relive memories this time?
Matter of fact, he will.
Alright.
Always a tech geek?
Nah, I was into sports, but then I broke my leg and started playing with computers. Who knew that coding could be just as exhilarating as strapping on a board and dropping out of a helicopter?
Just FYI, you might want to get your adrenal glands checked. You know? Because that is not normal.
We'll talk later.
What are we gonna do about Abstergo?
Wait it out. As soon as we find the apple, I get in contact with our other teams in Europe, but as far as Italy goes, we're on our own.
It'd be nice to have some help from above.
Our top assassins are busy gathering info about the Templar satellite launch. We've pinpointed several possible facilities in the US, China, and Russia, but there are no clear leads yet.
What are the other teams doing?
Combating Abstergo's search for pieces of Eden. As far as I know, Abstergo has no clue about the temples and Ezio's apple. We might actually be ahead for once. We have work to do.
Do you have any clue about those numbers under the drawing?
1419, 1420, 1421. Maybe something to do with the 100 Years' War. Or wait, in 1419, Pope Martin V arrived in Florence, right? He left for Rome in 1420, and that was the same year Brunelleschi began building the Duomo. And in 1421... in 1421... Yeah, I'll have to do some more research, I think.
So, what do you think of Monteriggioni?
This is not Monteriggioni. Monteriggioni existed in the Renaissance. Ask me how the town was in 1554 when it was seized by Florence, and I'll tell you.
Huh. I figured you'd like it nowadays. Seems not to have changed much.
Exactly. History is the study of change. Change is life. When things become static, it means they're dead. My work requires attention, Desmond.
And that's all I can do for right now. Alright, into the Animus we go. As soon as it'll let me. There we go.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
I think I did alright.
You can access more VR missions through the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop yourself from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them. Highlight sequence, Desmond. Good, now select it and you're gonna see the memories inside. Once you go.
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
Pausing?
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
Here we go.
Desmond, I've been looking at those gibberish 5-digit codes from the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
I don't hate these robes. I'm not as much of a fan, I guess. They're a little too formal for my liking.
Roma.
Yes. Or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the Mausoleo?
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio.
Sequence 2, Wilderness of Tigers. Find Doctor to heal the wounds from the Villa attack, then climb the church tower to locate the Mausoleo di Augusto. I dislike white. Yeah, okay, here's the question. Here is the question we need to ask ourselves. Because I have access to other outfits, which will override anything I wear for the entire rest of the game. With, I think, the exception of story-specific outfits. Because there'll be points where I put on, like, you know, like a disguise or like a suit of enemy armor. I don't think it overrides that. So and even if it does, I can just turn it off for this. It doesn't look bad, but it'll be better in black. I can get it in black, to be fair. I know where the dye is. Like, I know where to get it dyed in black. I'm just not a fan of it overall. I'll stick with it for now. Actually, no, I think it does override those disguises, so it's gonna look weird if I'm, like, supposed to be disguised as a soldier and I'm still wearing my, like, armor Voltaire.
I need to
I'll stick with it for
doctor.
now. I just don't like it in general.
My arm.
Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
I can also spoils, pustules, cysts.
I may now game as normal. It's so weird not having my full repertoire.
Someone my age.
Someone my age. Ezio's offended, he is.
My back.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, my jump climb is gone. My secondary hidden blade is gone. I think no, I still have my poison. Okay, so most of the devices kept in my standard. I mean, I think he's in his, like, late 30s by now, which is probably pretty old for Renaissance. At least I see it wasn't a woman. Also, because I'm only in the one city, I will be doing all of the, like, viewpoints and whatnot in this game. So whenever I get the chance, I'll hit as many as it let me.
We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Machiavelli can wait.
I saw another corpse in the Strada today.
Average age for Renaissance was 40. Yeah, that makes sense.
my boy off to the Fattoria in Campania. My father will take care of him there, if he makes it past the bandit. They have very...
I thought there was 32 when Nero called him old man in 4. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, Nero was also 17 and a brat. Yeah, I have no respect for their elders. This is sadly true.
I hope the god works for them.
You want bad news?
I have problems with authority.
I've had to sell my
yeah.
Do you remember when we were young, baby, the mercante?
Wham. Full saying, do not drop below 1 health square. Hey.
She was beautiful.
She was, until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. Threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
So yeah, and there's 3 of these in the story, but
when you are ready,
they're because
down.
Brotherhood was the first one to have a multiplayer.
I will deal with Il Carnefice.
A bunch of the characters you could pick in the multiplayer show up as Templar agents in the main story. So I will be doing those whenever I find them. I'll be doing a lot of the side stuff as soon as it pops up. Like the only stuff I'll really be avoiding are like the standard assassination missions from the pigeon coops, courier events, and races. Which one first? Game does not give me that option.
Nice work. Not my best. But it's hard to make art with poor materials.
Make sure it's locked on. Yeah. Gotcha. Rip his dick off. I mean, I'll just stab him in the back of the head.
Requiescat in pace.
He doesn't even get a full speech, he just gets Requiescat in pace. close to the ends. Dead, kind of an thing when killing someone. Yeah, because it's because if you remember when I killed Vieri near the beginning of AC2, Mario says it's like it's a whole thing about like not becoming as low as people I'm fighting. It looks like poking in the eyes to me. Yeah, it's just because of the fact that this game is a little older. So this game has the opposite problem of 2, where it's like 2 had like the worse graphics or lower graphics. This game has weird things with the models. I can immediately start hunting Borgia Captain, so I'm going to quickly kill this one while he's here. Or I can't because the game won't let me do it yet.
Break something, the idiot.
These are going to be a pain.
No.
Though in modern times, serial killers have turned it into something else. Profiles say that serial killers do it to victims they never knew. It's like they knew personally. Yeah. The whole thing. Also, hello, Machiavelli. Yeah, they bring that up in like Bones and Castle.
What a surprise to see you here.
I thought you had sent for me.
Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I am still very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them. Follow me.
Okay, I'm probably not going to get this bonus objective just because it's a little bit of a pain.
When
do I CIS too.
Have you lost your mind?
I'll let that go only because I'm on a mission right now.
You would be wise to purchase missing equipment. You will not live long in Roma without supplies.
I have my blade.
And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately,
you can do it, honey, says Trina. I mean, if I remember to do it at the time, I will remember to do it. Let's see what happens.
While you are in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason.
As soon as I hear some, I will let you know.
No moldy leather. Oh, he's come again.
It wouldn't let me buy the armor.
Glad to be of service.
Ben.
Do it.
Now you
we'll
can
see what
survive
happens.
the journey back to Firenze.
Perhaps. But I'm not going to Firenze.
Oh.
There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the Villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing to him. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet. The King of France stands at his side.
Give me his name.
Cesare, head of the papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives the man? That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italy, and at this rate he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
This district is run by thieves.
not travel by horse? Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves. We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
Okay. Let's get his attention, shall we?
Cesare is off to pay handsomely for such an ugly head! Show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia! Cesare, come on, man! Show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia!
Or I'll just get it in one shot, apparently. I took a couple hits there. I hope it counts it.
Just because you kill a few guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
All roads must be kept clear for the Guardia. The commander of the Briones garrison will be recruiting 2 members for the Papal Armed Forces, starting on Monday through to Thursday in Tuesday. Positions in readiness and ready are available.
So we need to send a signal. Let's do it in the way that makes the most sense. Just burn down half the tower.
It seems the stable is now available for purchase.
After you.
So yeah, let me just quickly check. So yeah, sorry, I zoomed too far out. So this is the Borgia control map. Each of these towers are areas that I have to eventually recapture from them, and I won't be able to do all of them at once. Some of them are locked by progression, so I'll have to wait until later. So at some point, probably not today, because I'm probably only going to get to the point where I can free roam proper. But at a certain point during a later stream, I will be doing a bunch of that stuff. Don't lose any health. That's gonna be a pain.
Hey, hey!
Property owners can petition Il Cardinale's notary for compensation.
You excel at opening wounds, Ezio. But can you also close them?
I intend to heal the sickness, not treat its symptoms.
Stop sparring with me.
Fine. Let us talk openly then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
I am inclined to disagree.
Look at this city, the center of Borgia and Templar rule. Killing one man will not change things. We need to take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Maybe.
Relying on the people is like building on the sand.
You are wrong. Our belief in humanity rests at the heart of the Assassin Brotherhood.
He must be from your inner circle. Go, get back what he has stolen. I will wait at the Campidoglio. I am meeting a contact there.
Give me back my money! Come back here!
I'll have the guard on you, bitch!
You are making a big mistake! Hey! What's going on?
Get out of here before I regret sparing your life.
Okay, apparently. Okay, yeah, because I think depending on how I would have gone about tackling him, I might have gotten into a fight. Sweet. Alright, now I gotta go catch up to Machiavelli, who is at Capitoline Hill. Not terribly far. Also, with how much I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do in this room, I'm probably not gonna get the dye the suit black today. That'll probably come at a later date.
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time, with work, we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me. Look at these facades masquerading as government. The Pope was very clever to keep this place in business. It fools your friends, the people, quite easily.
When did you become so cynical?
I merely describe the reality of Roma today. But all may not be lost. The good news is that we have allies in the city. How much longer this will last, however, I cannot say.
I don't know if it was something from 16, but last time scanning in eagle vision seemed to help.
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mayor.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken.
Who are you working for, ladro?
I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier still has the letter.
Ezio, stop him! Find me at the Terme.
I don't know why, but the only thing I can focus on at the moment is that they got the gate relatively close to an actual horse. Okay, weird flex. So I got an encoded Borgia letter. Receive new emails, leave the animus to check your inbox. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that between sequences. Which means I'll probably start the next stream with that. For you, Pandora, any comments you have to make as of yet? Dax is sexy. Okay. Unrelated, but okay. Oh, here we go. These fucking guys.
Where did these murderers come from? They must have come from in here.
So remember all of the assassin tombs I went looking for in the last game? Yeah, this is the equivalent. Like the founder and the first king of Rome. Yes, this is true. These people purport to be the followers of Romulus. As I have 8 minutes to do this, so I can pull it off. It's a parkour puzzle, so shoot me. Nero's Golden Palace. Pandora's about to have a reaction to that one. I'd rather do something else, but okay. I want to see this Golden Palace. There it was, I was expecting it. Wait, Pandora, if it's Nero's Golden Palace, doesn't that mean he's trying to put Ashley's Pink Palace out of business? There can. Me too. Alright, yeah. Okay, so let's hit enter early. Yeah, I do that a couple times. but okay. Alright, you mangy gets. Where am I going? This way. Be like that, apparently. Apparently, people want me to fucking burn. Alright, where we go? Rural oil. Yep. The river oil from above. Doesn't that look like such realistic fire? I get the distinct impression I'm gonna have to murder me some fucking wolf boys. That's how I came in. Is it? This is how I came in. No, this is new.
Now I can get back up here.
Aces. gonna be figuring out where I start. This section's usually the part that screws me over. It's just a matter of figuring out where this part starts. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the 8 minutes on this because I already don't know where I'm going. It's right here. Video of Death Trim. Noted. Yeah.
Could help if I fall. Perfect. A route up if I fall.
That's the minute alarm. Yeah, okay, that was a 10-second alarm. One of the stories I didn't complete it, surprising no one. Oh, for fuck's sake, I went the wrong way anyway. Oh, for fuck. I got the shortcut. Be me. His armor here, one of the finest sets ever made. May you who finds it receive strength in battle. Change of handwriting. We've taken it and set it back, behind the iron door. 6 keys unlock it, spread amongst our brothers. It shall be said to come from Romulus, and they will worship it. So this is the armor of Altair for this game. It is the armor of Brutus. Yes, that Brutus. These keys unlock the secret treasure room falls Romulus on the map to locate it. And I will not be able to get that until decent ways into the game because some of it is in areas I can't access. Because they give you a full city map, but you can't explore all of it at once. That would be too easy. If you're gonna restrict me to one city, at least give me the full city. But I digress.
The followers of Romulus. This band of false pagans has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo! Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
Sometimes logic is not the only way to win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in the city. Bring me to them.
Follow me. We recently began traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards, but many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
Fast travel.
Ben trovato, Nicolò. Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us an unused storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon, I hope we will be free.
Now I propose we begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
Si.
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
What?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. Our mercenaries are ensnared in a losing battle with Cesare's French allies. We have girls working for us in a brothel, frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy, and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
Si, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you going to do?
Make some friends.
And that is the end of sequence numero dos, and will probably also be the end of my stream. Sequence 3 kind of drags. I don't really feel like doing it tonight. But still, it's a good 2 hours of Brotherhood to get you a rough idea of what we're in for. I'm glad you had fun.